And welcome to this episode of Journey of an Entrepreneur, where we interview entrepreneurs from all over the world to learn from them. What worked, what didn't work, how are they standing out? Tonight's guest is going to be helping you with standing out in front of a crowded market. Look, we have a bunch of coaches, doctors, lawyers. There's so many options, but why should somebody pick you instead of the competition? And so tonight's guest, both his wife Irene and himself, are owners of Graceful Touch. They are both graduates of Black Hills School of Massage in Hermosa. They are the founders of Graceful Touch Massage in Rapid City, South Dakota. I'm interested to go to South Dakota. And they love helping entrepreneurs be able to get up in the morning and continue to work on what they love to do. So they understand about being healthy, living a life that's not filled with too much stress, and they love giving others massages and helping them with their pain. So without further ado, let me introduce you to Guy Siverson. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And
It's good to be here.
How is the weather where you're at?
Well, right now it's just slightly windy and whatnot, but we're told that tonight is going to be the first night of frost. Welcome to South Dakota.
Well, you know what? I'm in Houston, Texas, and we've been getting rain. And I also have my friend Florence. Hey, Omar. Florence is from Texas, and she knows the heat is real. And so to be able to get some cooler weather, we're super, super happy down here in the Houston area. And Robert, he's talking about South Dakota, putting the ice. Look, if you guys have any questions about pain or what to do, how to stand out from others, ask them, drop them in the comments. I want to ask your questions. So, Guy, you're into massage therapy, you're helping entrepreneurs, but before you were doing that, what were you doing?
Well, it must have been something medical because, massage deals with medical and everything like that. So it had, well, actually not at all. I was a digital marketer. For over 25 years, I was doing digital marketing, helping local social businesses climb on Google Maps. That doesn't sound a whole lot like massage.
No, but Robert, I think I would be in pain if I was South Dakota. Stop it.
I just got to respond to that just real quick here. When I was in Spokane and I heard tonight in South Dakota, it will be a negative 45. I was in Spokane thinking the same thing Robert was thinking. I feel your pain. Literally.
So we're going to go back to digital marketing. And how were you introduced to digital marketing? I mean, that seems like, back 25 years ago, we're talking about in 1996, 1997, 98 time when the internet was really new. So how did you get into that?
Kicking and screaming. The last thing in the world I would ever do is massage therapy.
Right.
I'm a soft science type person. I went to school and got a degree in communication and another in psychology. I'm not a hard science person. Anatomy, physiology, pathology, kinesiology. No, thank you, ology.
But you got into it. So what helped you walk away from digital marketing, doing this for other businesses, and then stepping into for your own business?
You want to know the honest answer?
Honest answer. We don't like the fake. We want the real.
Death.
Depp?
Death.
Well, sorry about that.
DEATH. You see, as an entrepreneur, I've got a huge, as a digital marketer, I've got a huge commute each day. I leave the bedroom, go to the recliner, pull up the recliner, the feet rest on the recliner, and I'm at work. What a terrible commute. Only problem with that is I work pretty much 16, 18, even 20 hours a day. You see, an entrepreneur in digital marketing, as in any profession, they have a huge benefit. They can set their own hours. They've also got a huge deficit. They can set their own hours. And I woke up one day, grabbed one of those gray cuffs, that you slide on your arm and press a button, and the thing it strangulates your arm. It strangulates your arm. That's what it does. Well, the results of that was 265 over 125.
Oh,
I don't know what you know about numbers, but those aren't good ones.
no, they're not. I actually know those not types of numbers.
Yeah. And basically, I'm a naturopathic vegan. Welcome to the call. I am a naturopathic vegan. I don't do Western medicine. And so the only way I was going to live was to fix myself. One of the biggest things I needed to do was get up off my butt and start moving. Well, I'm just going to give you this. You might know anybody that has had massage before might just have an idea that when you are doing massage, you're a whole lot more active than when you're working on the computer.
Yeah, you are, because you're standing up, you're talking to patients, clients, you are walking around and if I'm not mistaken, you might do some yoga.
Well, not in a massage for sure, but I've done yoga before. I'm not opposed to it. Are vegans humans or from Mars, like my hypothesis? We are definitely from Mars. There's no question about it. We've invaded the Earth. Welcome to the new Earth. Wait a minute. That's a different podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a different one. But okay, going back to you went from digital marketing, then you not walked into, but you got into massage therapy. And so for some of us who don't know massage therapy, what are the different types of massage therapies out there? And which
Oh,
one?
but you're missing a huge piece. I
What?
got to I got to back you up a little bit here.
Okay.
You see, because you didn't ask me where I was living at the end time before becoming a massage therapist. And I was living in Idaho. Roger, you can take a breath on that one. I was living in Idaho. Of course, it was negative 20, Roger. It
It's
was
Robert.
negative 20, Robert. It was negative 20. And we were in 6 feet snow. And our home at that point, well, it was a teepee.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We lived with a ministry there, and we decided it was time to part company.
Mm-hmm.
My wife had been told all her life that she should be a massage therapist. If you hear from others as an entrepreneur what they think you should do and whatnot, listen to them. Listen to them. That's one way to pivot for success is to listen to those who are in your network because they have been able to see you and understand you. And as such, that will help you to stand out in the end of it. But this is for my wife, not me.
Hmm.
Well, we contacted the school and we agreed to come to the school. But then they said something strange. They said, well, if you both come, that's a savings, right? And you both go through the program, we'll give you a discount. And the
Hmm.
discount was substantial. It was so good, I decided to go ahead and take it on up.
Hmm.
All right. So now we're at the campus and whatnot. Where would you like to lead from there? We're at the campus. We just came onto
So
the
what I would
Hermosa.
like
Go
I would
ahead.
like to know is because for some of us, we're all about like, hey, I have some knots. I'm gonna do. A lot of times, and this is just me, I do either a Thai massage or a deep tissue massage. But
Mm,
I'm thinking I may be doing the wrong types of massages.
okay, so we'll fast forward to there. Not a problem. I don't mind Thai massage because it's a good stretching massage. But as it relates to deep tissue massage, I'm not a happy camper with them. Why? Well, here, let me show you. Let's see. What can I get? I'll grab this here. I'm just going to. This is not a roll of paper towel. You just think it's a roll of paper towel. This is a muscle. According to deep tissue massage mentality, you're going to target the center of the muscle because that's where the pain is. I highly disagree with that. Why would you go after the hardest part of a muscle in order to bring relief? Where you want to go after is where it is weakest, which is on the sides. As you go after the sides of the muscle, you're able to get a much faster relief, and it doesn't hurt. That's one of the many ways we stand out, is because we have found a way to relieve muscle pain without it being a pain, and it's far more effective because the muscle doesn't fight against us. It's called muscle therapy, at least that's what we call it. It doesn't really exist except for when you come to Graceful Touch, and that's why you need to visit Graceful Touch, and yes, that's in South Dakota.
South Dakota. I mean, because look, like you said, we don't know. We're sitting here trying to figure out what massage. I'm in pain. I'm trying to figure, and you're helping us understand that deep tissue isn't the choice for now. But what are the services that you provide? Tell us a little bit about your when we come to see you. What can we expect?
Well, first of all, you can expect friendly faces. And I think that's the very key part to any good massage treatment or any business at all, is you need to have that front face that shows we care and we are here to help you. When it comes to massage, that's my wife and I. Now, once you come into our room, in a lot of massage places, this is something else that helps us stand out. In a lot of massage places, you get on the table and you have a massage. Well, that's not what happens at Graceful Touch. First of all, we want to find out what is it that you need. We custom tailor our approach to each individual's specific needs. And that's huge. In fact, that's what we teach in StopYourPain.club, which you're showing the sign right there. That's what we teach people. I'll tell you more about that later. So we have that. And then once we do that, we start to, we get the person on the table. Now we're going to have one of three types of massages. We can do a full body massage. We can do an issue specific massage. But the way I lead a lot of people, let's get the issues taken care of. And then we can work as much with the body as time allows after that. Typically, people like that third option.
I would like that third option. And don't you use well, actually, no, I'm going to ask in this way. I'm going to move into what helps you stand out from all the different massage therapists because there's something that you do special. So, for
Mm.
those of you who are in the area or happen to visit, you know to go and check out Guy.
So what we can do at this point is an I spy something red. It happens to be right back there. Something red. I'm bringing it forward. For the untrained eye, this might look like a Milwaukee power tool, largely because it's a Milwaukee power tool. But for me, this is a Liberator. Now, a lot of people think, oh, that's a deep tissue gun. It's just, I can go to Walmart. I can go and pick up one of those. Why do I need me? Well, this isn't a deep tissue gun. This is a Liberator. Deep tissue gun works on the process of digging the gun into you, and it really is a painful process. I don't recommend it. I don't like hurting. I don't like to hurt people either. This is more of a vibration process. There's no real touch, digging into the skin. There's just working the areas such as the shoulder, such as the hip, that have the pain. And that's what we focus on within the process. This is one of the biggest things that helps us stand out. You're absolutely correct.
Now, I know that you have, like, the last time you have over 500 Google reviews. So,
I got to correct you there. 450.
oh, okay, 450. I'm out here
But
saying 500.
that still is huge. And
It is. I'm out
stars.
here. You know what? I'm speaking it into existence. You're going to have 500 before you know it. But 450 is a lot. Like, that's, me saying I've done close to that many live shows in my 3 years. But how does somebody work up to getting that many, get reviews, especially just on Google?
Well, here's the key trick. It's a super, super secret. Everybody needs to get out their notepads, their cell phones, and get ready to take a note, because I'm going to give you the most valuable piece of this entire podcast. Are you ready for it?
Come on, tell us.
Ask.
What? That's simple?
That's exactly
Guys,
it.
I'm over here typing too.
What entrepreneurs often miss is simply asking for the review. If they would simply ask for what they need and let the client know, hey, this is going to help you, because as you're helping others know about me, I'll be able to give you more service when you need it. And so if you tailor that ask in such a way that it is of value to the person leaving the review, you're more likely to get a review. On Google, I just need to say this further. On Google, in time for the note from Guy. Yes, the note from Guy is, if you need reviews, if you're an entrepreneur that wants to succeed, and how do you succeed without Google reviews today? If you're an entrepreneur that wants to succeed, ask for the review. With over 455 star, not just 450 reviews, 455 star reviews in less than 5 years. That's been money in our bank all the time. We get calls all the time from people seeing our reviews on Google and saying, we need to go to those guys.
But do they ever ask, are they fake? Like, because sometimes Google reviews, you have your friend who texts you and says, look, somebody left me a bad review, and so can you help me by writing a good one?
The best way to go and do that is to read the reviews. I agree, I could probably do that for 100 people, but 450? There's something going on there. So yeah, you can fake the reviews. There's no question about it. And some people see that and they may, oh, well, those are fake reviews. That's fine. I can't please everyone. If I focus, that's another huge piece of standing out. If I focus my energies on pleasing everyone, I guarantee you one thing: I'll please no one.
No. Yeah. You can't please everybody. We're not here for everybody. Mm-mm.
That's right.
So,
And there's some people
okay.
that come in and have massage from us. There's some people that come in and have massage, and it's a one-time deal. They don't come back. That's fine. We have a loyal following that is raving about us. We're not for everyone.
So, how do you handle those bad, like the bad reviews? Because I know you're saying you get 5-star reviews, but once in a
Well,
while that bad review comes. So, how do you
mm,
handle that? Because a lot of people ignore them. But I find them, this is just me, and I want to hear from you guys. Like, I see you in the chat talking about, fiberology and fiber optics, but, or veggie tales. But for somebody who gets a bad review, the first thing they want to do is text everybody to write a good review. Personally, when I see reviews, I like seeing a mixture of good and bad just because it shows that they're not fake, but it also lets me know what are some common things or themes that this business has and that they're missing. So if you're seeing that, if it's the team does not respond and call you back, some of you lawyers, doctors, dentists have that. That is something to really look at, because everybody has a bad experience, but not everybody's going to have the same bad experience. So if you're seeing the same bad experience from different people, something is going on.
so I would like to answer that in a couple of different ways.
Okay.
One way that I'll answer in a moment is how I answered our worst review ever.
Oh.
But before we get to that, what I'd like to do is I'd like to basically agree with you that negative reviews can be a help to us. Not only can they be, they should be. Now, I don't want a negative review. I don't like negative reviews. I don't want that. But when I get them, I see them as gold because it gives me the ability to speak to the heart of graceful touch and to respond in a professional, good, strong, committed way in which those that see that negative review can see the genuine heart of my business and my wife and my business. Negative reviews are an advantage if we use them. That doesn't mean I want 16 billion negative reviews. No, thank you. But they can be used for opportunities. Now, the most negative review, our worst review ever. When we started, we were in a water store. For those that are familiar with Kangen water, that's where we started. Had a little room off the side of a Kangen water store. And the person that left the review wasn't talking at all about our service, but they did talk about our uh, location. And what they basically said was many things, but one of the biggest things that stands out is I've never had a massage in a utility closet before.
Hmm.
Most people don't have massages in utility closets.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it wasn't the utility closet. That was the one right behind where our room was. But to be fair to the negative review person, it sure looked like
Right.
it. That was our humble beginning. That's where we started. That was the beginning of our success. And everybody starts somewhere. That's another huge secret is everyone starts somewhere. I would bet that most people didn't start where and how we did, but everybody starts somewhere.
They do start somewhere, and that's what we need to keep in mind. Tony Robbins wasn't Tony Robbins when he first started. He was nobody.
Right.
So we all can build up, which gets me to this question, and that is, since we've got quarter four coming up, And there's just so many options for holiday offers. I'm just going to treat yourself offers. We've got Black Friday, we've got Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. Then in between, there are other offers. What can somebody do or keep in mind to help be top of mind to somebody?
Well, there's several things. All year long, you can use business cards. But another thing you can do is like email marketing, social marketing. Make sure that you're connected. Make sure that you have that connection with your audience. Another thing that we do and that we roll out during the holiday time is gift certificates, because that, they've got this tangible gift certificate in their hand, or their loved one does. So hey, we ought to go to Graceful Touch and use this gift certificate. Gift certificates are always also an advantage to us in a way, because not everybody uses their gift certificate. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
The gift, if you think about it, gift cards, there are a lot of people. What I'm trying to say is there are a lot of people who have gift cards and still have money on it. And if you look at the amount, think it was like close to $1 billion that people just have gift cards with money on it. They're just holding on to it. I am one of them. I have quite a few. I don't know why. And then I can't remember where I put them. You put them in a safe place. It's so safe. You lost it. But this may be something. That's a good question. October can be a tough month to be a Fruit Loop in a bowl of Cheerios, which is true. So you can start implementing some of these in your business, the gift certificates, the email marketing. But what about the person who's just starting or thinking to start their business in 2024 and they're new? What should they keep in mind to start building that presence, that visibility, and be that person that people want to work with?
Well, from a massage therapist standpoint, you mentioned it earlier, to find a way to stand out. That's one thing. But the other thing that we have done that is really was not recommended, but has served us well, is we have a special offer for anyone that comes in to get a massage. Now, just make the massage whatever it is that you're dealing with. We have a special offer for anybody that comes and get a massage. It's called our buy two, get one. You save money. You end up paying, instead of $84.99, you end up paying $59.99. And it's not a one-time shot either. Per massage, that is. That's a 60-minute massage. But that's not a one-time shot either. People would say, well, you can't make money that way. Well, I'm sorry, my wife and I are making a very good living by helping people to help people.
You know what? You said the key word there, and that is you're helping people, because you're not focusing on the money. You're really focusing on the person, that client's pain. So that brings me back to your why is to help others be pain free. Is that correct?
Correct. Pain free without it being painful.
Ooh. Yeah, because that could be. So for those of you who are thinking, well, I don't know, how do I stand out? Find that one thing that makes you special, that makes you unique. Because I can imagine, Guy, as a massage therapist, there's probably several options. And everybody's like, yeah, I want to, I'm a massage therapist and I've been doing this for 25 years. Okay, there's 3 people that have been doing it for 25 years. But when did you realize that your particular tool helps you stand out? How long did that take you to figure it out?
When the client's on the table. And the client's on the table and they tell me, you know what? I've never been able to rotate. I've gone to have the range of motion the way I am here. I've gone to a physical therapists. I've gone to chiropractors. I've gone to other practitioners. No one has been able to open my arm up in a way that I can have the full range of motion like you have in just 60 minutes. That makes a big difference. that makes an impact.
And then those reviews on Google saying that makes a difference too.
Absolutely.
So let me ask a very hard question. How does one connect with you?
Great question. And there's a good answer too. You see, there's many ways to connect with me. One's on Instagram, where I have over 5,000 people following me, but I don't recommend that one. One's on Facebook, where I've got a network of over almost 4,000 people following me, but I don't recommend that one. We also have an email list of near 3,000 people that we communicate with regularly, but I don't recommend that one. What I would like each and every person listening to this call to do is to learn the secrets to massage that we do. And the way we're making that happen is stopyourpain.club. Not com, club. CLUB. Stopyourpain.club, where you can learn our innermost secrets on how to become an awesome massage person. Now, am I saying you're going to be a certified massage therapist? No. I'm telling you, you're going to be able to give your friends and your loved ones and those that you really care about awesome massages by listening to what we have to share. Stopyourpain.club.
And there you have it. Just go to the website. It will take you where you need to. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to end this conversation here and we're going to go to Instagram. So I'm asking you to come and join us. And for those of you who don't know, I actually have a podcast. I'm taking all the episodes from the last 3 years and the ones that are coming up, and I upload them on the podcast. It's called Adventure of an Entrepreneur. It's on all of the podcasting platforms. But also, I ask you, share this with a friend if you know of anybody who is looking to stand out in the crowd and they want to know how somebody did it. But also make sure you follow me. I give tips on podcasting, live streaming, social media, video. And I love hearing from you guys. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who joined in on this episode. And I want to say thank you to Guy for being here. And also, guys, I am going live this Saturday with an amazing guest from Greece. Her name is Natasha, so come and join. So until the next live, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye, everybody.